Welcome to this in-depth review of The Bold and the Beautiful, one of television's most iconic and enduring dramas. For decades, this show has captivated audiences with its intricate relationships, emotional twists, and glamorous settings. Today, we'll explore one of the most intriguing storylines involving Ridge Forrester, Brooke Logan, and Taylor Hayes, a love triangle that has kept fans hooked for years. This particular chapter takes us to the heart of Rome, Italy, where professional ambitions collide with personal desires, leading to dramatic consequences that will leave you on the edge of your seat. Let's dive into this unforgettable storyline. The excitement began when Bradley Bell, the head writer of The Bold and the Beautiful, confirmed that upcoming scenes would be filmed in Rome. This announcement thrilled fans worldwide as they anticipated how the show's characters would navigate their lives in one of the most romantic and historic cities in the world. Rome, known for its breathtaking architecture and status as a global fashion capital, was an ideal location for Forrester Creations to expand its influence. The company had long been a symbol of elegance and sophistication in the fashion industry, and Rome provided the perfect stage for its next big project. At the center of this storyline were Ridge Forrester and Brooke Logan, two characters whose lives had been intertwined for decades. Their relationship had always been a roller coaster ride, marked by passionate love, painful betrayals, and countless reconciliations. At this point in the story, however, Ridge had moved on from Brooke and was romantically involved with Taylor Hayes. Despite their separation, Brooke's feelings for Ridge remained strong. She had made several attempts to win him back, but Ridge seemed committed to his relationship with Taylor. Fans speculated whether this business trip to Rome would rekindle old feelings between Ridge and Brooke or if they would manage to keep things strictly professional. The professional reason for their trip was tied to Brooke's highly successful bedroom line, a venture that had become one of Forrester Creations' flagship projects. The line had been thriving in recent years but still had room to grow in international markets. Rome, with its reputation as a fashion hub, offered a golden opportunity for expansion. Both Ridge and Brooke were key figures in Forrester Creations' success, so it made sense for them to work together on promoting the brand in such a prestigious setting. As Ridge and Brooke arrived in Rome, the city's romantic atmosphere seemed to amplify the tension between them. The cobblestone streets, historic landmarks, and breathtaking views created an environment where emotions ran high. Their shared history loomed large over their interactions, making it clear that unresolved feelings still lingered beneath the surface. While they were there to focus on business, it became increasingly difficult for them to ignore their personal connection. Brooke's charm and determination were on full display as she tried to connect with Ridge on a deeper level. She believed that their love was still alive despite everything they had been through. Meanwhile, Ridge found himself torn between his loyalty to Taylor and his undeniable attraction to Brooke. He tried to maintain his composure and focus on their professional responsibilities, but it was clear that he was struggling to suppress his feelings. The turning point came during an evening when Ridge and Brooke found themselves alone together after a long day of work. The combination of wine, laughter, and nostalgia created an intimate atmosphere that neither of them could resist. Despite his relationship with Taylor, Ridge finally gave in to his feelings for Brooke. The two ended up spending an intimate night together, a decision that would have far-reaching consequences for all three characters involved. This moment was both shocking and inevitable. Fans who had followed Ridge and Brooke's tumultuous journey knew that their chemistry was too strong to be ignored for long. However, the aftermath of their night together was anything but simple. The next morning brought a wave of regret and guilt for Ridge as he realized the implications of what had happened. He urged Brooke to forget about their encounter and move forward as if nothing had occurred. For Ridge, this was a lapse in judgment, an emotional mistake that he wanted to leave in the past. But for Brooke, it was much more than that. She saw their night together as proof that their love still existed and hoped it could lead to a reconciliation. Her refusal to let go created tension between her and Ridge as they grappled with conflicting emotions. Brooke believed that their connection was too powerful to ignore and wanted Ridge to reconsider his relationship with Taylor. She argued that their love was worth fighting for despite the obstacles they faced. However, Ridge remained adamant about staying with Taylor even though he couldn't deny his lingering feelings for Brooke. This rejection only fueled Brooke's determination to win him back. In a bold move, she decided to use their affair as leverage against Ridge. She threatened to reveal the truth about their night together to Taylor if Ridge refused to leave her and return to Brooke. This ultimatum showcased Brooke's complex character, driven by love but also by a desire for control over her circumstances. Her actions highlighted her unwillingness to let go of what she believed was rightfully hers, Ridge's love. This revelation added another layer of drama to an already intense storyline. If Brooke followed through on her threat, it would have devastating consequences for everyone involved. Taylor's trust in Ridge would be shattered if she learned about his betrayal. Their relationship had been built on the belief that Ridge had moved on from his tumultuous past with Brooke. Discovering that he had strayed would undoubtedly break her heart and potentially end their relationship for good. At the same time, Ridge would have to confront his own vulnerability and inability to resist his feelings for Brooke, a truth that could damage his reputation both personally and professionally. His indecision often led him into situations where he hurt those closest to him, a pattern that continued in the storyline. As fans watched this drama unfold against the stunning backdrop of Rome's cobblestone streets and historic landmarks, they were reminded of why The Bold and the Beautiful remains one of television's most compelling dramas. The show's ability to explore complex emotions within glamorous settings has always been part of its appeal. This chapter highlighted themes of love, loyalty, betrayal, and redemption, all central elements that have defined The Bold and the Beautiful since its inception. It showed how these characters navigated their desires while dealing with the consequences of their actions, a dynamic that kept viewers invested in their journeys through love and heartbreak. Ultimately, the storyline demonstrated how even in moments of passion or regret, these characters continued striving for what they believed would bring them happiness, no matter how complicated or messy things became along the way. As we conclude this review of one of The Bold and the Beautiful's most memorable storylines, it's clear why this show continues captivating audiences worldwide after so many years on air. Its ability blending high-stakes drama, relatable emotions ensures viewers remain invested in these characters' lives. Thank you so much joining us today exploring Unforgettable Chapter. If enjoyed review updates, favorite shows, don't forget like video, subscribe channel, exciting content. Again, goodbye.